Have you ever felt like you're endlessly pursuing something just out of reach? Maybe it's a dream that feels impossible, a love that isn't returned, or a goal that always seems unattainable. Let me encourage you today. The secret to true happiness isn't in pushing harder or exhausting yourself to make it happen. Sometimes, the answer lies in releasing what isn't meant to be. Letting go isn't giving up. It's choosing to focus on what truly matters and refusing to let unnecessary struggles take away your joy. In today's world, we're often told to keep striving, to never stop chasing what we want. While determination is important, there's a line where it turns into an endless cycle of frustration. Pursuing things outside of our control, whether it's unrealistic expectations or someone else's idea of success, can lead to stress, self-doubt, and constant disappointment. It's easy to forget the blessings we already have when all we see is what we lack. Think of the weight these struggles place on us. It's not just the sleepless nights or anxious thoughts. It drains us completely, mentally, physically, and emotionally. You might pour everything into a dream or a person who can't give back the same energy. Or maybe you're chasing goals that look good on paper but don't bring real satisfaction. These struggles don't just leave us exhausted, they distract us from the beauty of the life we already have. It's so easy to get caught up in this pattern. Maybe you're investing your heart in someone who doesn't feel the same, or working toward a career that doesn't align with your passion. Society often tells us to keep going, but what happens when we stop for a moment? When we pause and reflect, we create room for something better: clarity, freedom, and peace. Letting go doesn't mean you're settling or giving up on your dreams. It's about understanding where your energy makes the most difference. When you stop holding on to what isn't helping you, you start to feel lighter. Stress begins to fade, relationships grow stronger, and you gain a fresh perspective on the things that truly matter. The philosopher Epictetus once said that happiness begins with recognizing what we can control and what we cannot. Isn't that empowering? When we stop trying to control the uncontrollable, we free ourselves to focus on what really counts. This is where your effort can truly transform your life. How can we bring this peace into our lives? Start by asking yourself what matters most to you. Think about what brings joy, fulfillment, and purpose into your life. Practice staying present. Don't let the past weigh you down or the future consume you. Set goals that align with your passions and celebrate every small success. Most importantly, let go of what you cannot control and trust that peace will follow. Another part of finding peace is releasing the need for approval from others. Too often, we allow the opinions of others to define our worth. But true contentment comes when you live authentically and embrace who you are. When you stop comparing yourself to others and accept your uniqueness, you discover a sense of freedom that no one can take from you. When you finally let go of the chase, you'll discover a gift: the ability to fully enjoy the present moment. Suddenly, you'll notice the joy in everyday things, the warmth of a friend's smile, the beauty of a sunset, or the pride in a job well done. These are the moments that make life rich and meaningful. Life isn't about constant battles for what's out of reach. It's about choosing to live intentionally, focusing on what matters, and finding happiness in the here and now. Take a moment today to reflect on what you're holding on to that no longer serves you. Let it go. Choose peace over struggle, joy over endless longing. Peace is waiting for you. All you have to do is embrace it. Let me tell you today about the power of joy. Joy is not just a fleeting emotion or a momentary reaction to what's going on around us. No. Joy is much deeper. It is a force that comes from within, one that can change the way we see the world and give us hope no matter what we are facing. Billy Sunday said it so well when he reminded us that if joy is missing in our lives, something is out of alignment. Joy is designed to be a light on our path, guiding us through even the most challenging times. Joy has the ability to lift us up when life tries to weigh us down. While happiness often depends on external circumstances, joy is different. It is rooted in our faith, in gratitude, and in the decision to look for the good in every situation. Charles Spurgeon called joy in the Lord the purest delight. This joy is a choice we make, a choice to focus on the blessings around us, even when life feels difficult. When you embrace joy, you tap into a strength that goes beyond your own. Nehemiah reminds us that the joy of the Lord is our strength. This kind of strength doesn't come from ignoring life's hardships. It comes from facing them with hope and trust. Joy gives us the assurance that no storm lasts forever and that something better is always ahead. Joy is contagious. It has the power to spread to those around us like a warm flame. When we live with joy, it is a testimony of our faith. It shows others the goodness of God and the beauty of life. Think about how a simple smile or a kind word can brighten someone's day. That is the power of joy. It lifts not only our hearts, but also the hearts of those we touch. One of the most beautiful gifts of joy is how it anchors us in the present. It helps us let go of regrets about yesterday and stop worrying about tomorrow. Joy allows us to savor the moments we have right now, the laughter of friends, the beauty of creation, and the peace that comes with stillness. It reminds us to celebrate the blessings that are already in our lives. Joy doesn't come from a life free of struggles. It comes from a heart that decides to trust and find reasons to rejoice. Rick Warren once said that joy is the settled assurance that God is in control of every detail of our lives. That assurance gives us the courage to step into each day with confidence, knowing that even in the uncertainty, there is a greater plan at work. When we choose joy, we step into the fullness of life. It becomes not just a gift we hold on to, but one we share with others. Let joy be the reminder that no matter the challenges, we can rise above them with faith, with gratitude, and with love. As we live with joy, we not only find strength for the journey, but also the true meaning of a life well lived. Let me remind you today about the profound influence of happiness and joy in our lives. These are not mere emotions, but divine blessings meant to uplift and sustain us in all seasons. They go beyond temporary feelings that depend on what is happening around us. True happiness and joy arise from within, rooted in a heart full of faith, gratitude, and trust in a higher purpose. Happiness comes from a sense of contentment, a state where we recognize and appreciate the blessings in our lives. It is the choice to see goodness even when circumstances are difficult. As the psalmist tells us, finding delight in the Lord allows us to receive the desires of our hearts. This delight stems from the assurance that God is in control and that His plan is always for our good. Joy is a source of strength and reassurance. It provides a deep sense of peace no matter what challenges come our way. As Nehemiah reminds us, the joy of the Lord is our strength. Joy does not mean avoiding difficulties, but having confidence that God is walking with us through them, giving us hope for better days ahead. Both happiness and joy have the power to transform us. They can shift our perspective, uplift our spirits, and infuse our lives with renewed energy. They remind us that our identity is not tied to the circumstances we face, but to the unchanging promises of God. By focusing on happiness and joy, we can redirect our attention from what is lacking to the many blessings already present in our lives. When we carry happiness and joy in our hearts, they become a source of inspiration for others. A cheerful attitude, a kind word, or a warm smile can brighten someone's day and offer hope to those who may be struggling. Many preachers emphasize that joy reflects our faith and the goodness of God. It is a testimony that speaks louder than words, showing the world the light of His love. Joy teaches us to live fully in the present moment. It allows us to let go of past regrets and future worries, encouraging us to savor life's simple blessings, the laughter of family, the beauty of creation, or the serenity of a quiet evening. Happiness and joy help us treasure each day, recognizing it as a gift to be celebrated. True joy and happiness are not tied to possessions or external circumstances. They come from a deep trust in God's plan for our lives. As Rick Warren so beautifully expressed, happiness may depend on happenings, but joy is found in Christ. This truth enables us to find joy even during trials, as we trust that every challenge is shaping us for a greater purpose. Living with happiness and joy gives us resilience and strength. Life may bring storms, but joy acts as an anchor, reminding us that no storm is permanent. Brighter days are always on the horizon. The adversary may attempt to steal our joy, knowing its power, but by choosing joy, we regain our strength and protect our peace. Happiness and joy refocus our priorities on what truly matters. They help us release comparisons, let go of chasing approval, and stop pursuing temporary satisfactions. Instead, they guide us toward a life rooted in gratitude and filled with meaning. As we live with joy, we find that the superficial fades away, leaving behind God's love and the relationships He has given us. Joy keeps our faith vibrant and alive. It is an active declaration of God's goodness, a choice to trust and celebrate no matter what. Such faith moves mountains and opens the door to blessings beyond what we can imagine. Joy becomes a testament to the strength of our trust in God's promises. A joyful heart is also a source of healing. It eases the burdens of stress and fear, replacing them with peace and a sense of contentment. Proverbs tells us that a joyful heart is like good medicine. Choosing joy allows us to walk in the health and strength God desires for us. Today, let me encourage you to embrace happiness and joy as the divine gifts they are. They are given to lift your spirit, guide your path, and sustain you through every season. Wherever you find yourself, choose joy. Celebrate the blessings of today, trust in the journey God has for you, and look forward with hope. By choosing joy and happiness, you are stepping into a life of fulfillment, peace, and the abundant grace of God. Remind you that joy and happiness are decisions we make each day. No matter the challenges you may face, there is always something to be grateful for, always a reason to smile, and always hope for a better future. Choose to live with a heart full of appreciation and trust, knowing that your joy is anchored in something far more powerful than the temporary trials of life. I encourage you to carry this message of joy and positivity with you, sharing it with those around you. Let your light shine brightly and inspire others to experience the peace and strength that come from living with purpose and faith. Together, we can create a wave of hope and encouragement, reaching those who need it the most. If this message has touched your heart, I invite you to walk alongside me on this journey. Subscribe to my channel for more uplifting content, personal growth insights, and reminders of the amazing strength that comes from faith and positivity. Let's continue this journey together, growing in joy and celebrating the abundant life that lies ahead for each of us. Moment to express my gratitude for your time and attention in watching this video. The message of joy and happiness is something we all have the power to choose each day. No matter the obstacles we face, there is always something to be thankful for. By embracing joy, we can shift our mindset and approach life with renewed hope and positivity. As you move forward, I encourage you to carry this message of joy with you. Let it inspire not only your own life, but also those around you. Together, we can create a wave of encouragement and light, making a difference in the lives of others. Each new day presents us with a chance to grow, thrive, and live with purpose. Thank you once again for watching. Your commitment to personal growth means a lot. I look forward to sharing more inspiring content with you in future videos. Until then, take care of yourself and continue to embrace the beauty of life. Inspired you and reminded you of the power you have to choose positivity every single day. No matter what life brings, remember that you have the ability to embrace joy and live with a heart full of gratitude. I wish you all the best as you continue on your journey. May your days be filled with blessings, laughter, and moments of peace. Carry this joy with you and share it with others, spreading light wherever you go. Good luck to all of you, and I hope you have a blessed and wonderful day. May your heart be filled with happiness, and may you experience fulfillment every day. Stay joyful, stay grateful, and keep shining.